Hi, good morning. Now we are going to discuss some important area of soft skill for business success. I am sure all of you have viewed our previous lessons. I think all of you are able to understand what we are discussed through these videos. If you have any queries, please come to the Google Classroom and raise your queries. Let us see today we would like to discuss important soft skills for business success. We know that we are discussing the soft skills and importance of soft skills and the factors influenced for soft skills, qualities or traits of professionalism, etc. Let us see what are the important soft skills for business and how communication affects professionalism and what are the factors that affect verbal communication, what are the different types of communication, etc. We would like to discuss today. We know that n number of soft skill that is required for business success. While we are searching a successful businessman, n number of soft skill are there. So while we are listing these soft skill that is essential for a business successes, almost all skills or we can call it as a soft skill or hard skill, whatever it is, that is essential for success of business, even success of the personal life also. While we are listing these soft skills, we can see first one, that is education. We know the term soft skill is used to indicate all the competencies that are not directly connected to a specific task. It's not directly connected, but it contributes the perfection or professionalism of the exercise or activity. That is called soft skill. So hard skill means that indicate the specific capability to perform a particular job. For example, hard skill means a laborer should have some physical capacity to do casual labor or casual labor work. That is a hard skill. But the attitude, the way of doing the businesses or transactions or activities or contribute the professionalism or professional way of doing the same. So while we are listing all these things, soft skills, first one, that is education. We know education contribute the professionalism. The next, personal traits. We have discussed these points in our previous videos. What are the personal traits? That includes attitude, positive attitude, negative attitude, empathetic point of view, sympathetic point of view, etc. And way of listening, way of expression, way of code of conduct, etc. that contribute personal traits. The next one, that is inherent social values or inherent social signals. It's a very important element or a very important fact that contribute to the success of business. How a person behave, where he live in the society, where he has born and brought up, etc. that contributes. That is a soft skill. Then another one, that is communication abilities. We are discussing the importance of communication in professionalism. So it is clear that a good communication capability. Communication is not the power of vocabulary. It's ability to communicate, to exchange his ideas, emotions in between two or more persons. So we can see communication means the exact or what we say that ability to communicate, ability to transact, ability to transform feelings and emotions to others. The next, changing attitude. People have different attitudes based on their situations they are faces. So while we are looking to the situations or to the work, we should change our attitudes. What kind of attitude we have, that is not material fact. We should have to change our attitudes towards our work in a positive manner. And next one, commitment. It's no need of explain much more. Commitment, we know that what is meant by commitment. A positive attitude towards the work, that is commitment. The next one, empathy. Empathy is not a sympathy. Empathy means looking things from others' point of view. That's called empathy. The next one, that is flexibility. Flexibility means we should ready to change. That's called flexibility. It's not a person should not be rigid. He is ready to cope up the situations changes. Situational changes should be adapted. This is called flexibility. The next, openness. That is mind openness. We know person should not be adamant. These are all the important soft skill that is required for a successful business or for a business successes. The next one, that is professionalism in communication. We have discussed the importance of communication in professionalism. Now we are discussing professionalism in communication. How can we incorporate professionalism in communication? We know what is meant by communication. Communication is the exchanging of ideas, emotions, values, beliefs in between two or more persons. It is a vital part of our daily routine work. We read newspapers, books, magazines. We talk to the friends, watch television, watch WhatsApp, Facebook, and social medias, and communicate over the internet. This workplace is not different. Experts tell us that 70 to 80% of our working time is spent in some kind of communications. We are reading, writing, listening to our coworker, or having one-to-one conversation with the supervisors. From this, it is very clear the importance of communication in our day-to-day life even. So how can we incorporate professionalism in communication? The most important aspect of any relationship, it may be personal or casual or professional, is communication. Personal communication is usually happen between family and friends and can be anything from face-to-face conversation, text messages, or even personal writing, etc. Communication, we know that we are discussed, there are different types of communications we have. Written communication is there, formal communication is there, informal communication is there, oral communication is there, then body language or gestures or face reading, etc. All these are communications. Paraverbal or non-verbal or verbal or eye contact, or from the face it is clear how people are looking. So the importance of communications, it is very, very clear. Types of communications we are discussed. There are different types of communications. Verbal communication is there, non-verbal communication is there, gesture is there, then a number of communications are there. Then verbal element of communication is all about the words that we choose and how they are heard and interpreted. Then next one, that is public speaking. It's very important element of our professionalism, public speaking. It's another form of verbal professionalism communication in public speaking or making a formal presentation to a group of people. You can remember, I always try to improve the public speaking capacity of the students through providing different number of opportunities to present whatever they have. So public speaking means presenting in front of, it may be formal or informal, presenting in front of a group. To be an effective public speaker, a professional must be prepared to communicate with particular group of persons, thus preparing the speech to fit the audience. That's very important things. It should be fit to the audience. Upper estimation or lower estimation is not suitable. A professionally delivered speech is well organized and thought out. Conveniences, the listener know what you are talking about. That is a very important fact of professional public feature of professional public speaking. And the next one, that is digital communication. Now we are running this era, digital communication. Even we are doing our teaching practices through digital communication. It's a fastest and ever growing area of our communication. It requires serious effort by professionals to keep up the opportunities and how to use these effective in their profession. A number of medias we have: social networking, emailing, blogging, texting, internet conferencing, and research and teleconferencing, or all form of communication that contribute. Professionals must understand and master in electronic medias. Digital communication is the way of the future. Every professional must learn which type of digital communication is the most effective for them. We know that a number of medias we have. Google Classroom is there, Google Meet is there, Zoom is there, video conferencing is there, WhatsApp voice is there, YouTube is there, blog is there, a number of medias we have. But we are selecting one or two media for our teaching mechanism only because of it is suitable for the audience. That we have to consider which media, which platform that is suitable to the audience or situations, etc. Then let us see what are the factors influencing for verbal communications. We are already discussed the types of communication: verbal communication and non-verbal communication. Very important communication, that is verbal communication. What are the factors that influence for effective or verbal communication? First one, wide reading. Second one, preparation. Third one, listen carefully. And the fourth one, body language. The next one, think it in terms of listener perspective or listener's point of view. Then speak with confidence, develop skills. From it is very clear, from the term it is very clear, these factors helps to contribute effectiveness of verbal communication. First one, let us see one by one. Wide reading. We know wide reading improves the vocabulary of the people. That helps to express ideas more carefully. A person have a good knowledge, reflect his communication. It's very clear. The next, preparation. If you are going to present a material in front of an audience, the basic or primary precaution is to prepare very well. Without preparation, we can't present it in a professional manner in front of the audience. So preparation is a very crucial. Preparation is the very important area to improve our verbal communication. The next, that listen carefully. It's also very important area to that improve verbal communication. Listening more and talking less proves to be very effective to improve verbal communications. So all we people, we have to bear in mind this sentence: listening more and talking less. Listening that helps to catch the attention of the people sitting in front of us. That helps to improve, or that helps to make it effective our verbal communication. So it's very important thing. The next one, body language. Whatever we are talking to the audience, that reflect our body language. Eye contact, expressions, body movement, gestures, facial expression, all these things, even pitch variation, voice modulation, etc., contribute effectiveness of verbal communication. The next, last but one, that is think in terms of listener's perspective. It's very important. Then why will preparing a video class, I should consider the time span of this video. Suppose I would like to prepare a video class for 1 hour. That is very easy for me. It is beneficial for me only because of in single sitting I can complete my entire module by using same video classes. But suppose a student is watching this video, the time span will automatically leads to the ineffectiveness of listening. So I should consider the listener's perspective. So that's why I should prepare these video classes in between 10 to 15 or maximum 20 minutes of time span. Only because of students cannot catch his attention or retain his or her attention more than 20 or 25 minutes. The next one, that is speak with confidence. Whoever may be present fact or materials in front of an audience should speak with confidence. Suppose losing confidence, that reflect the ineffectiveness of verbal communication. Confidence means, we know that there are different confident manner will helps in building trust and get the respect of audience. Then the last one, that is develop skill. A good communicator continuously working hard on developing communication skill. It's a routine program. Suppose we are speaking very well, we have to improve our capacity to speak in front of an audience. There are many techniques that we can learn to help improve it. Mind mapping, workshops, online communication courses can be very helpful in these regards. So let us conclude today's discussion here. Thank you to all my dear students. Next, let us see professional presentation in another video.